Okay, Coach, it is most likely the final go-around here in this building, but the NFL playoffs have come to sold-out Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard. Or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set it! 319! Come on! You better bring it! 319!
On first down, Rodgers. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Go to 50.
To throw again, Rodgers. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And he'll have his man, that's Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helps back in high school. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st.
Hey, 26.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Greystone, Travis. Hold. Team right.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11 on the first down, L.A. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. extra point by Badgley up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes buying time to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 53 yards. Blitz coming, and down he goes. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward, and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. On the move to his left. Airing it out deep for Woods. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Melvin Ingram able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff here.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
80 weapon. 80 weapon.
From the 27, Mahomes. And some room to work. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Second and goal from the 1.
88, 88, 88. Here I come again. Hey, Zoo. White 56.
They'll try to run with Breida. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I don't even think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Badgley's kick is good, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times, and certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Now to go. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Uchenna-Nwosu in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. On third and long, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
There's a part of that. Check. 22 check bomber. 22 check bomber.
Here we go. Fourth down, Mahomes. And he finds McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's got this down to the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Going for it all. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He is going to find Hill here. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fielded about a yard deep.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they thought they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Gets this one to Hill. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. He finds Robinson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Washington on 3rd and short. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that...
And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
You probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they watch this lead shrink a little. On first down, here's Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
We 19. Get him! Get him! Get him!
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
His 2nd catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Number 53, Mike 53. Let's make these babies bring it
And now he'll tuck it and run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but the running game can really benefit your team right now.
Well, that Breida loses it. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Chuck 66. Bullet.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Steps away. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the gun on third down, Mahomes complete to Washington. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards on the play and a first down. Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph. On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to get this to Gordon. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll roll it with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Williams will try again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They run again with Breida. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot. Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
And going deep in the... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Step it up. Let's go. Hey, Delta. Number 53.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Checks over.
Now Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Attack! Hey, Sunday. And watch the leg. Check.
On first, here's Washington.
Check 50.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. A gain of 8 and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now he's flushed out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Mahomes. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A 41-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.